Right. So I've come up to Teotihuacan, taking a taxi out of Mexico City, and I got dropped off in completely the wrong place. I got dropped off in Teotihuacan, as opposed to the entrance to, or one of the entrances to the site. And it felt a bit sketchy walking through those streets, little back streets of Teotihuacan. Lots of people looking, and yeah, I'm hopefully on the right track. What time is it now? 12:37. I want to spend around 4 or 5 hours in here if I even get there, but it looks a beautiful place. But I did see the pyramid, or one of the pyramids, on the taxi journey on the way in, and I thought, oh yes, but instead he veered off about 4 kilometers different direction, so I've been walking that distance. I thought I'd do it instead of trying to get another taxi. 1 kilometer, I think, yeah, that's a good sign. 1 kilometer. What have we got here? Look at that, everywhere. Teotihuacan, the actual town, was beautiful too. No tourists there at all. And it was just me getting various looks of disdain. But yeah, certainly on the right track. There's lots of tour buses going in this direction, but it's a huge site as well. And you could really spend like 7 or 8 hours in there. I think it's like 25 square miles, if not bigger. Yeah, certainly on the right track. I've come off the main road, walking a dust road, but here we can see definitely on the right track. So I just had a major disaster averted. I get to the site and I didn't have any cash. Thought it would just be contactless. So there was no way I was going to get in. But I did come up with a genius plan. I came to this wonderful restaurant and made a suggestion that if I buy a beer for 350 Mexican dollars, will they give me some cash in return? And they did, very kindly. So I'm going to get into the site and I'm going to come back here and eat. Looks cool, I like it. Campestre, very nice people, worked with me to achieve my goal, and I'll make sure that next time I always carry a little bit of currency. God knows I've been travelling long enough to know the importance of having some cash on your person. Stupid schoolboy error. Anyway, I'm going to quickly drink this. Teotihuacan. I'm amazed I can even say it, but I'm just awestruck by this place. It's incredible. What's that noise? Spirits of the dead. I mean, how could they make these things, man? It's beyond words to look at the size of this. Like the volume of it, the volume of brickwork. This video just won't do it justice. So yeah, I'm about 30 miles northeast of Mexico City now, and yeah, this is a World Heritage Site. 1987 it got its status, which baffles me. It should have been first on the list. It's mad to think that the Aztecs actually found this. It had been in existence for God knows how long. And it was the Aztecs that found it and kind of repurposed it. Kind of saw it as a sacred site, but I didn't do much with it. So yeah, for about 400 or 500 years, I think it was, before Christ, this was like one of the biggest cities on the planet. 600 years or so. About 600 years, they reckon it was inhabited. Man, I just can't even explain what this is like. The symmetry is incredible. It's mad to think that the Mayans and the Aztecs didn't build this. So whoever did, it's not quite understood. It's just simply amazing. Yeah, it's mad to think as well that I reckon it might have had, what, 600-700 years worth of like time before it just faded. Like concerted time where hundreds of thousands of people lived here, up to 200,000 people, and then that faded out. Like, it's just staggering, man. I can't get my head around it. It's like one of the most breathtaking things I've ever seen. So yeah, that's the pyramid of the sun, and the pyramid of the moon is over this way, which is one I can actually climb. And all the recent excavations there as well have shown quite a lot of animal sacrifice evidence, shitloads of it actually. I just want to try and get up here though. I'm going to walk around it.
First, when I was about to pay 30 for this one, I had 5 months. I was short 4 months.
What is it with Americans, man?
I had.
Yeah, this is such an enigmatic place. It really is. Jotted what? Just over 1,000 years of history. Civilization that grew up about 600 years of BC, and then 600 years after it was finished, 1,000 years or so. And its origins, who built it, not well understood. Definitely pre-Mayan, pre-Aztec. It's a weirdly, hauntingly incredible place. This whole site, yeah. 200,000 people think that it might have housed at its peak. Bigger than Rome. What a sight. Yeah, how many times have I said it? I'm absolutely blown away by it. And there isn't that many people here as well, which is great. Obviously, I'm here on a Tuesday. It just... How did they manage to source the labour, the material to put something like this together? Not just this, but all of the surrounding structures as well. There's dozens of these over 20, 30 square miles of ground. It's crazy, honestly. It's just like a mountain. And there's someone up the top there. Very lucky. Yeah, it's closed off. You're not allowed up there, so clearly a member of staff, but what a place that would be to experience the sun coming up, sunset. Oh, just incredible. And also, if you're into paranormal investigations, which I am, what a place this would be. Absolutely incredible. So I've pretty much walked the perimeter and I've had it pretty much to myself. Amazing. Oh yeah, I'm so lucky that those guys in the restaurant decided to do me a solid. I mean, it was a win-win for them. They made a bit of money on the trade. I lost. It happens. Look at that. Look, you can pick out those arcs, the levels to it. The geometry is beautiful. When you're on that back side there, and it is all astronomically aligned as well, north-south. There is like thinking involved in it, but when you're on that backside, it just looks like a huge lump of rock. But when you come around to this position, you can really make out how acute the angles are. I mean, look at that. And you can make out all of the ancillary structures, which are pretty weathered, but oh, it's just sensational. Well, I don't know what to say. I'm just blown away by it. I just feel like preaching to the gods. Absolutely unbelievable. And I've practically got it to myself. I thought this place would just be dominated with people, but no. There's one other person on this whole sector here. I'm just so lucky. It's been a really memorable walk just around the perimeter here. I mean, there's a lot more people on the front end, which is the more aesthetically pleasing, and the main sort of front structure on it. You can make out obviously all of the steps and the main route ways up, and it does look absolutely beautiful. But when you come around, you see the back end of it and the sides, the flanks, it does just appear to have a completely more lumpen attribute to it. And yeah, everywhere you look here, probably living quarters and things down here. Let's see what this information board says. Yeah, occupation. Is anything in English? Cities, a number of cultural groups. Toltecs, Mexicans settled in the valley. Occupied the deserted metropolis. Yeah, okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna finish off this section and move up to the Temple of the Moon. So just looking back towards the Pyramid of the Sun, and now heading towards the Pyramid of the Moon along this little dirt track. And wow man, it's so hot. So yeah, this is the second largest pyramid at the site, and it's at the northern end of the Avenue of the Dead, which I'm going to walk along soon. I think they dated this one to about 100 years BC. It looks a lot higher. It's meant to be about 43 meters tall, but it looks a lot higher. So yeah, this was another like ceremonial and ritual center dedicated to the deities of water and fertility, creation. It's interesting. The Wiccan religion, Wiccan, has been borrowed from the latter phrase of this site. Goddess of the sun, the moon, key parts of the Wiccan religion. Yeah, I'm gonna, you can climb this one actually. So I'm gonna get myself up it. Have a little climb in the 30-degree heat. But yeah, that's really interesting that. I don't know whether, like I say, the founder of the Wiccan religion borrowed from this site, particularly because the Wicca do worship the sun and the moon. It's the principal gods. And the two main sites here, as you can see, look at that, what a view. That's quite cool actually. Wow, this looks beautiful. Soon, my friend. I like that. That's nice.
This is just the calendar.
Yeah.
This is, they represent the eagle, and this one's different.
How much are these?
This is 1,000 pesos.
1,000. Okay, I'm going to come and see. I promise I'll come back and find you, okay? Very nice.
Listen for me. One moment. If you no way back for this. Mire, back.
Okay.
Mire, give me 700 pesos, okay? For you?
Sure. Okay, I'll come back. I promise. I just want to do a video and I promise I'll be back. I promise. Yeah. Never get talking to the sales team. Otherwise they'll never let you go. They're certainly not as forthright as the ones in Egypt, who are ruthless. Had some funny stories when I was in Egypt, getting accosted by the sellers at the various sites in Luxor. The size of the place, so all of these various temples all no doubt had a different purpose, you know, absolutely amazing. Yeah, I think you can only partially go up, halfway up. Man, I'm over the moon. I got to come in here. Snatched a little bit of victory from the jaws of defeat. So here we are. Piramide de la Luna.
Yeah, I see you do.
There's the Avenue of the Dead. What a sight.
A lo mejor sí. Obviamente.
These are mammoth steps as well.
No, smarowali tak na ten nie, ale przez okulary fajnie widać. Co? No idziemy. Słuchajcie, zrobicie ten? Swoim?
A co boisz nam zostawić swojego? 12? Tam cię robię.
Może nie wiesz,
Yeah, it's an incredible view from here, the Temple of the Moon, and looking all the way down the boulevard, the valley of the Avenue of the Dead, with all these minor temples as well. And I've just got no idea what they were built, what they were referenced for, but obviously ceremonial. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 just in this section here. A couple more in the middle, and then you've got a load more as you go further down the avenue as well. It's just breathtaking. Absolutely incredible place. I think this, I don't know which direction the sun's dropping down, maybe over here. It's now 14:06.
To jest twoja tak.
Yo pensé que era más pesado. Estos son
Well, they know how to build pyramids, but they don't know how to build steps because they are well spooky coming down. Frightening. It's a huge site, man. Absolutely massive. Look at that. Let's have a little explore off the beaten track. Yeah, sensational place. I'm lost for words. Just to be able to come here and find places like this, just here I am. And I'm on my own.
Por ahí de la madera es un material que se entrega a la pastilla.
So I'm just walking back along the Avenue of the Dead now. It's actually, I believe it got its name in the 16th century. The people that lived here thought these were all burial mounds, but they turned out not to be the case, but the name stuck. And it sounds catchy, doesn't it? Avenue of the Dead. But this is like 5 kilometers wide, along, 50 meters wide, 5 kilometers long. And yeah, there's a mixture of places where people actually lived and temples as well. This was the main thoroughfare, 5 kilometers of it, north-south. So yeah, north-south, east-west, sun's dropping over that way. It's exhausting though. I mean, it's got to be 30 degrees now. I'm sunburned. And I feel a bit, yeah, this is a site which is one of the best places I've been to. What a beautiful, awesome place. The scale of it just beggars belief. All of the work that went into it. I mean, look at even the structure of the brickwork and things like that, if you want to call it brickwork. You can see like that concrete, like a limestone matrix, and within the matrix they've got little bits of black pumice, volcanic pumice, that they've embedded in like a decorative fashion. And all of this is volcanic rock, pumice, rhyolite, and that they've quarried out, and it just looks like a beautiful mosaic as well. Centuries and centuries before the birth of Christ, this was up, running, major civilization here. Hundreds of thousands of people, they reckon around 200,000. And the meaning they must have attached to this place is just, it's incredible. And it still functions now. People are selling things and beautiful view back up towards the Temple of the Moon there. Well, I'm absolutely whacked. I'm going to go get some food and I'm going to head back home to the hotel. I've got a early flight to Cancun tomorrow. I need to be at the airport for 7 a.m. So I'm going to get into Cancun, then get out of Cancun as quick as possible. No interest to be there, and I need to travel up to Tulum, where I'm staying in very close to the beach, but in the middle of a jungle area. And I'm going to spend a week there before maybe going to Costa Rica or somewhere else. Haven't decided yet.
No manches, chavo, tú también.